there was liability insurance problems. There was a lot of issues that when we first started didn't need to be addressed, but then people were worried. Something might happen, somebody might fall, and who was responsible, and if the city was. So we eliminated it. We have a monthly contest in here. Same thing kind of occurs, except it's usually just somebody comes in and posts up there how many hot dogs they had, and somebody will see that and try to beat it. However, we just started last year as part of the fall foliage program we have here, the outside contest again. It's in conjunction with the city, and so everything's covered that way. And last year, our first year of again doing it, the weather was as terrible as you can imagine. It rained the whole day prior. It rained all that night and during the whole event, and we still drew like a couple hundred people. So I'm expecting it'll take me 3 or 4 or 5 more years to build it up to where it was in the 70s and the early 80s, but I'm sure it'll come back. It's a fun event, and it's geared toward the colleges, and it's good, clean competition, just for bragging rights.
And in your experience, I won't be hurt if you tell me the truth. Which college do you think has better eaters, MCLA or Williams?
Well, I'll tell you, I thought we put in a local team of just North Adams natives, and they were huge. And I thought nobody had a chance, but they got blown away by MCLA this year. This year, MCLA won it. I don't remember exactly how it went originally, but this year Williams came in second with a lot of hype about when they come back this year. It's going to be a whole different story. And again, it's that hype that brings everybody here. So I don't know all I can say is MCLA won it last year by a almost 2-1 margin over Williams. So I'm hoping for a good comeback.
And what's the largest number of hot dogs anyone's ever eaten in Jax?
In here, it would have to be that 53, but that was years ago. Since we started this inside contest, the largest, the most is 25, and that was done by a gentleman named Calvin Shade, and that was just done about a month or so ago. Yeah, so prior to that, we have a 1-hour time limit. So since that 1-hour time limit has been in place, Calvin is the champion, the one to beat.
There's a student at Williams who ate 100 chicken McNuggets in a sitting, so we'll have to send him over here and see if
Please do. I'd love to meet this man. Yeah. Is it a gentleman or a lady?
Yeah. Oh yes, definitely a gentleman.
Well, we've had women here in the 20s, 21 and stuff. So, the women can certainly handle their own when it comes to the eating contest. Yeah.
I'll have to see how many I can eat today.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
And what's your favorite dish to get? What do you recommend? I'm going to be eating here just in a few minutes, so what do you think I should be getting?
Well, we're known for our hot dogs, obviously, so my favorite hot dog is a bacon chili cheese dog with mustard. The chili's more on the lines of a spaghetti sauce. There's not beans in it. It's not overly spicy. It's got a little, very mellow, mild bite to it, but it's just enough, just enough to give it a nice flavor. So that's my recommendation, bacon chili, and you got to have the fries. The fries are, anywhere you go, people open up a bag of frozen fries, they put them in the fryer or the oven, whatever. But with us, we buy a ton of potatoes every week and a half, every 2 weeks, and they're brought in huge bags, and they're washed here, they're cut here, they're peeled here, they're cooked here, and it's a process that everybody used to do back in the 20s and 30s, but now nobody has the time to do. I have one person, that's what his job is, just to do that all day.
And there are lots of places that serve hot dogs and hamburgers, fries, that sort of stuff. So what do you think is so special? You said that you guys have these hand-cut fries that you make from scratch, which is very rare. Most places do use frozen fries, but what else? Could you tell us a little about some of the secrets you have? You were mentioning your chili, which is a big specialty here.
The chili is, everything's homemade. the chili is homemade. It's everything's done on premises. I told you about the French fries. The hot dogs are made special for Jack's, our own recipe that was worked out years ago, and it's constant. It's everything's fresh, and it's made right in front of you. You know, nothing comes out from the back room. Here you go. You know, not that things happen, but you don't know. I mean, everybody feels. I have judges and lawyers here that come in, and they come in specifically because they know that everything's done right in front of them. You know, and there's people that, you know, whatever brings people in, you know, that's good. And to me, it goes right back to my grandfather's original idea. You know, you make it fresh, you make it hot, you serve it hot, and you serve it cheap. And that's the only secret. The secret should be obvious to everybody, you know, but sometimes it's just get some people in and get them out. But with us, it's every order is an individual thing.
With all this talk about fresh and hot food, not to mention the tantalizing smell of chili, I couldn't help but get hungry. But first, I want to get some opinions on what I should order.
2 chili cheese dogs with everything and chili cheese fry. Sometimes I get the jalapeno top.
Cheese fries. I love hot dogs, burgers. I eat pretty much anything here.
Cheese fries, definitely.
I like my bacon chili cheese dog. It's fine. It's got all the flavors.
Always chili cheese fries. You can't go wrong.
So I'm about to order my lunch here at Jack's, but I'm still not really sure what I'm going to get. So Penny's going to recommend a few things for me. Penny, what's your favorite thing at Jack's?
The majority of people like chili cheese fries, chili on their dogs. I like the cheese fries. But the chili cheese is the most popular. Bacon double-doubles, what would you like?
Can you explain that bacon double-double to us?
Our bacon double-double is 2 hamburger patties on 1 bun. Our regular double cheese and single cheese is just a little bigger ounce than the other one. That's how that's done. Which would you like?
I think I'm going to get 2 bacon chili cheese dogs and chili cheese fries. And I'm trying to watch my figure, so a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke, small or large?
Large, please.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
Mike, take a grill.
Yeah, go ahead. I have 1 single, 2 fries, and I need bacon for 3 chili cheese dogs, please.
That's really, really good. Penny, this is delicious. The chili and cheese are, unsurprisingly, delicious together, and the bacon adds an extra crunch. Hot dogs at Jack's are a combination of pork and beef, creating a fuller taste. One of my favorite touches are that the fry-for buns are steamed, making them extra soft and melt in your mouth. The hand-cut chili cheese fries come piping hot and are definitely worth the heartburn. After a meal at Jack's, you'll never want to go back to Snack Bar. Well, there you have it. Jack's hot dog stand. Fit for a king. And at these low prices, it's also fit for a broke college student. That's all for this edition of EphEats. I'm Andrea Park, your host, and I'll see you next time.
EphEats.